to Flow, Grow, and Thrive. You're here with Anna and Judita. So we have
Hello.
another question today. And I feel like this one is actually so many people can relate to this one. My mind's like a hamster wheel, and what do I do with that? Judita, how about you start us off with this one?
Yes, I remember that I actually was always thinking before I went to sleep. I just couldn't fall asleep. I was just totally exhausted from the whole day of not really, being able to calm down. So, and it was just terrible because if you're actually falling asleep and your nervous system is not relaxed, it's not like calmed down, you just can't get a proper sleep. It's just really affecting you. It's affecting your energy. It's affecting your mood, and that's why you don't feel so like good next morning. So, again, I would love to actually give you one simple tool what I've been doing, and that's I just wrote down whatever needed to be done for the next day, or I just wrote down whatever was bothering me just on a piece of paper to kind of get it out of my system, to just write down freestyle writing of what was bothering me that day, what was happening in the day, and what needs to be done the next day, that I didn't have to hold it in my mind. So I just want to give this tool to whoever who can't sleep, because I know how exhausting it can be not to really get a good sleep. Yes, what about you, Anna?
I also just
Did you
want to
ever have a
emphasize how
problem with that?
transformational it is. Like it's really
Mm,
transformational to be writing things out. I remember actually
mm,
one of my teachers, when I went to a session, I was like asking, but I need like the implementation step, or how do I move forward? And he goes, well, can you just sit with it? Because I was there like, I don't know what to do, and I have this resistance. He's like, can you just sit with it and just write it out and just keep writing like for a week? Like, don't take any action steps. I'm like, wait, what? But I want to take the action steps, but I need to resolve it. And he said, well, how, if you're really there fully, let's say with another person for a week, just how intimately do you get to know them? And we don't take time to do that with ourselves, right? Like, how intimately can you connect with yourself when you actually take the time to write out the things that are in your mind? When you take the time to just, it doesn't, nothing to get, nothing to give. I'm just here present with what is. I don't need to solve it. I don't need to fix it. I just get to sit here with me and fully see myself, fully experience myself. And writing definitely helps that, whether it's I would strongly recommend writing by hand, because there's just so much. It's a
yes.
powerful practice, and a different part of your brain is activated when you write by hand. However, I know that sometimes for myself, when I want to go fast and there's just like a lot, I actually type it up and then just delete the file. Not like the to-dos, because he said as well, like, just writing those to-dos, and okay, I'm not thinking about you right now, but I heard you, like that kind of, that kind of connection with the subconscious mind. But when we have things just worrying, or like we're turning it in our head, we're trying to fix it, or we're like replaying conversations, just write it out if it's bothering you, and just let it go after that. And a big part of this is just really learning to be present and learning to connect and just feel safe, because that's why the mind's there overthinking, and it's going to past memories or future projections, which aren't real, right? They're stories. And it's scared to be here now because we don't feel safe now, because so many of us checked out of our bodies. We checked away from our emotions because they were too much, they were too overwhelming. So just learning to be present. And of course, this is something that we're definitely covering in our course. There's just inner child work that we're going into. There's body connection practices, just so many tools. Creating those boundaries with your environment. So like, how do we feel safe? There's so many things in that course that will be exactly around that. So I'm pretty sure like one of the things that I can guarantee is that the mind of the people who sign up for that will definitely be a lot calmer. Like the before and after that transformation will be visible.
And it definitely connected as well, because it's about the connection, it's about building up your confidence, and that's why it's
Mm,
called Confident and Connected Woman.
yes.
So yes, all these like practices will definitely help you to build up that.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys can check it out if this speaks to you, if this kind of work speaks to you. I just got so present, my mind went blank. I'm like, yes, like
Yes.
this is enough. Like this is enough.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
just being in such an awe of the fact that, I was not in this place before, and like all my life it was just like go, go, go and do. And it was like this hamster wheel. And then it's like the right now is just enough. And there's no overthinking. There's no like there's no trespassing onto another moment. There's no, replaying conversations or replaying situations. Like you're just not here right now, and I'm not trespassing. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful place to be. So yeah, if you want to hear more about this, either DM me or Judita, and there's also going to be a link. We're starting on February 14th, so that is exciting, and we hope to see some of you there. Thank you for watching.
Yes. Thank you.